Good afternoon, good morning, or whatever you want to call it. I did forewarn you because people always tell me that I never tell them when I'm doing a Periscope video. They say I don't give them enough warning, so I tried to go on all social media posts and give everybody enough warning. Hello, Caprice Elmore, life coach. Glad to see you could make it today. What I'm going to do is turn this thing around to me. I think I almost got this thing right this time. Yes, I did. I'm getting better at this, y'all. One of the things I wanted to talk about today, because you guys already know if I'm perplexed by something, if I'm upset by something, if I'm even confused and bamboozled by something, I will normally write about it. And if time permits, I'll do a Periscope or some form of video. So I was able to take the time to make this video. And I wanted to talk about today, is America just too nosy? And then at what cost? Of course, if you look around the world, there are so many things that I could talk about on that subject. But today I'm going to try very hard to just focus on one. One of the things, too, about being a media personality and former radio host, I miss my Sundays as far as the hot topics discussion. So, this is going to be how I guess I'll talk about hot topics to you face to face. I'm not even going to touch the gay and Christian thing because there's just too many things that have been done. We did have a discussion about that earlier this week. So if you want to talk about that, you can go to my Alicia Brown, the Joy Guru Empowerment group on Facebook. You can find that. There's links to that. But what I wanted to talk about today is this whole Israel Houghton situation that just perplexes me. I personally love his music. I love his music. I did recently find out that he's going through a divorce and that he's dating Adrienne, I forget how you pronounce her last name, Balloon. Really, that's none of my business. I could care less. I did hear that, his 20-year marriage is ending, and he did admit that he committed adultery. Again, for me, that's a personal thing between those two. But one of the things that just really baffled me was the fact to hear that Lakewood Church, which of course is owned by Joel Osteen and his wife Victoria, Lakewood Church asked him basically to leave his position as worship leader there, which he has done successfully for 5 years. So now he's been placed on a definite leave as of last month. And the reason why, of course, they didn't say anything. A representative did confirm from Lakewood Church that did happen. But they said it was amidst him announcing his divorce in February and amid the cheating rumors. And I just thought, wow, really? Because what I'm a little bit perplexed with is that you and some of your spiritual partners like Paula White, and when I say you, I'm talking about Joel Osteen, have come out and supported Donald Trump. Someone that, I don't care what your political views are, has rallies where people are violent and they're beating people. Not to mention that he himself has encouraged violence against people. I'm not even going to talk about his viewpoints or his stances, but you will publicly come out and support him. But a worship leader who may have had, again, this is between him and his wife. I do understand as a spiritual leader, you need to practice what you preach and live a good life. But, we're all human. We're all sinful creatures and we make mistakes. So I really didn't think that was one of the best moves to place him on indefinite leave. I thought that was a little harsh, but that's my opinion. You guys can feel free to share with me yours later. As a matter of fact, because like I said, some people breathe, I write. Before the end of this evening, I'm going to try to upload an article. So if you go to Superfab Mag, that's Superfab, F-A-B as in boy, mag, M-A-G as in girl.com. I'll have an article uploaded, and the title will probably be, what is the cost of your Christianity? And it's going to probably be a part one, because I'm sure I'll continue to talk about this with different facets and different ways you could approach that topic. But I just thought that was really weird. I mean, you support Donald Trump, and you have no problem with that. And like I said, some of your big-time spiritual leaders. But Israel Houghton, cheats on his wife. Their marriage is ending after 20 years. And all of a sudden, he's no longer the worship leader indefinitely. I think that's very interesting. So that was my topic for today. Have we become just too nosy? Hi, moms need help too. Thank you for joining us. I'm wrapping up here, but you feel free to watch the replay, invite other people to come on. But my whole topic today was, are we just becoming a society in America that's too nosy? I feel it's terrible. We want to know everything. We want to know, someone's sexual orientation. We want to know who you're dating. We want to know, what do you do in your personal time? We have no problem wanting and expecting to have every detail of your life. But then what are we offering in return? And how are we acting upon that? Thank you so much for the love. I just think it's a little bit crazy. I really do. I just think it's crazy. And like I said, I wasn't going to touch that hot button topic. You can go to my empowerment group on Facebook. But, we had another issue that we discussed earlier about gay and Christian. And if you followed me on the radio show, I talked about that a lot. I just think some things we don't need to know. You need to leave alone, mind your business, especially with spiritual nature. But I'm just going to close on that. Have we become nosy, and what cost? And before I do close, I will say this. A lot of times why it's so easy for me to talk about these topics is because I deal with the people that are affected by those. And I look so much at our children, and sometimes the things that we're talking about, the way we feel, and we're so vocal about our rights and voicing our opinion, sometimes we ignore the effect that it's having on our children. And if you ever want to look at the condition of the world and what effect it's truly having, good, better, and different, one of the first places you can go is to our children. Because they're going to demonstrate it. They're going to demonstrate that with their lives. They're going to demonstrate that with their actions. They're going to demonstrate that with their feelings. And, we have so many children of different backgrounds, different situations, different areas that we should really be concerned. We really should be concerned with the imprint that we're leaving on this world. And we really should be concerned with the lives that we're demonstrating in front of our children. You don't have to be a parent, just children in your community. The life that we're demonstrating in front of our children and the footprints that we're leaving. And I, for one, am very concerned about the next generation. I'm concerned about a couple of generations before that, including people in my age group, because I think we've really failed miserably. Too many of us are hurting each other as adults. So you can only imagine the negative impact we're having on our children. So that's some food for thought today. As always, you can follow me at thejoyguru.net. Like I said, this will be a magazine post. Probably have a little spin to it with some other things. It will be a series, Super Fat Mag. You can find it on there. You can also follow me at thejoyguru.net. That will have all of my social media posts. And I also would try to make this video available on my YouTube page, which again, if you go to thejoyguru.net, there's links to my different social media pages. But I just wanted to leave that with you today. And as usual, you never know what I'm going to say. So have a joy-filled day. Bless you guys. Bye-bye.